What is packing with you YouTube? We back again. MTC, Moving the Chains with B Mac and Cage TV, where we talk about the greatest football team in sports history, the Green Bay Packers, who are not playing so great this year. Um, it's a lot to unpack from this past Sunday afternoon game with the Packers facing off against the Vikings at home. I thought we had a chance to win this game, thinking that we back at home. We've been on the road for 2 weeks. Um, they should be energized to play for the home crowd. Uh, but unfortunately, it didn't look like that. It just seemed like you know Matt LaFleur. Oh, we had a great week of practice, and you like what practice? You guys don't even practice. Y'all just run drills. Because that's all I see on social media. I don't see y'all engaging in those 7-on-7 or 11-on-11. I just see dudes running, catching the ball, dudes hitting the pads. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no practice, man. Uh, you know, we haven't seen no improvement. If y'all was practicing, we would have seen some improvement, but we haven't. It's been the same shit week in, week out. Shout out to Big Nate. Big Nate in the house. What's good with you, Big Nate?
What's up, Big Nate?
Shit, I gotta damn. Okay. Um, yeah, man, just unfortunate that the Green Bay Packers are who we are right now. We are what are we, 2-5?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Uh,
Ugly.
I think that's the worst record since I don't know, man. Like with Rogers, I don't think we've been start out 2-5 before.
I think we started off 2-5 in 2017.
Did we?
I think or 2007. I think it's 2007 was the last time we
Got
started.
five with Favre, right? Because I know we went 4-12 with Favre in 2005.
No, but we probably didn't go 2-5
Oh,
at the beginning of the season. We probably won 3 games and then lost a load of
I,
games after that.
I
Yeah,
don't know. It's a while, man, since we ever seen great.
yeah,
So,
yeah. So long ago, man. And now we are where we are now, man. We are a 2-5, a true 2-5 team. That's where we are. And I'm tired of hearing about this team is young. Like, come on, guys. It's week 8. Y'all should have grew up already. I should have grew up after week 4, week 3. You know what I mean? Just mm, a lot to unfold. I mean, we had opportunities in this game, and the offense just can't seem to get their shit together. And it's sad, to see Aaron Jones damn near about to cry after the game, or maybe no, that was today. That was today when they at practice they talking to him in the locker room, and he looking like he about to cry, talking about how bad they not helping out the defense, and the comments from Razul Douglas and Jair Alexander, and basically it's word manipulation that the Jair and Razul are using to I guess say that the offense stinks by we got to shut every team down. We can't let the team score no points. You know what I'm saying? When you saying stuff like that, you pretty much saying like, yeah, y'all not helping us over here. And I think the defense played a great game. They got some turnovers like I thought they should do. When I broke down on the G spot, that happened. I mean, Quay Walker, how many easy interceptions are you gonna keep dropping, bro? Like, I know the receivers ain't catching the damn ball, but shit, at least you could have caught one. That probably would have changed the dynamic of the game. I still, just looking at the totality of the game and how it panned out. I just, even if that was a pick six, I still don't think it would have been enough to beat the Vikings. I just don't think it would have been enough just based off of, you know, the receivers dropping the ball. Um, our starting running back, I think I don't even think he ran over. How many yards did he run for? 21?
AJ Dillon.
No, no, Aaron Jones.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean,
Like 30 something?
he probably wasn't. Probably didn't see the field like a whole bunch of times. Probably like. I know Jordan Love was our leading rusher.
No, I think wait, Love was our leading rusher, right? Yeah, Love was shit. I mean, I still like the fact that AJ Dillon showed some fucking heart out there on the offense. It seemed like he was the only one that was showing some fucking heart. This week, you seen him pounding the defense, running guys over, using his legs. But when it comes to 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, I don't understand it. I don't understand it, man. He can't get those yards, but when he's in open field catching a pass, he running guys over, or if he get a good run out of the backfield, he running guys over. But when it comes to 3rd and 1, 4th and 2, 4th and inches, Quadzilla can't get it done. So I don't know what the hell is. This team is just a complete disaster. It's a complete disaster. This team is a complete disaster, man. You know what I'm saying? From top to bottom. I'm sitting here looking at my laptop and Goop, he just looks stupid. Like he don't know what he doing. I mean, what's your take from what you've seen uh, this past Sunday facing off against the Minnesota Vikings? And before we do that, congratulations, whatever, to Rashawn Gary. I would have rather he got this contract when everything was on the up and not the down. You know what I mean? It's just then you look at how much money you had to pay the guy. If we were winning, I don't think the paycheck would have been this high. I think it probably would have been like 80 something $1 million. But no, since we losing, we had to pay the man like we desperately needed him. I mean, hey, congratulations, Rashawn Gary. Congratulations. Well deserved on your 107 million 4-year contract, man. Congratulations. It just sucks that you got this contract after getting your ass whooped on Sunday. So, Bernard, I'll let you go ahead and speak your piece, man, on what transpired on Sunday, man. It was a complete joke.
Yeah. God, man. I really want to go off and rant right now for me,
Oh,
but
trust me, you got the opportunity to do it.
because it's like yelling at a brick wall right now. You know what I mean? It's like
I feel you.
no matter what I say, like nothing's not gonna change, nothing's not gonna give, nothing's not gonna. It's just we keep seeing the same old shit week after week. The first half we come out sluggish, we come out slow. It seems like we can't get nothing going on offense. We making mistakes. Wide receivers now dropping passes, and it seems like the offense love and the receivers not on the same page, and we
Well,
can't.
it's like I told y'all. Sorry to cut you off. It's like I told y'all when I went to the Raiders game. Everything is being catered to Christian Watson on the offense. I don't understand. It's like every pass play is like, where's Watson at? Like, come on, man. But go ahead. We'll get to Christian Watson.
um Yeah, I just and I'm so sick of this Aaron Jones situation, man. Like if he's not 100% healthy, don't have him out there on the field. All right, if you're gonna be giving him limited snaps, I'm tired of the limited snaps, and we need to rest him, and we need to manage his load. No, he's the best player on offense. Jones makes his offense go. Wherever Jones go, this offense go. I mean, we've seen it in the Chicago Bears game. You know what I mean? Like once he got going, it's just if he's not 100%, don't put him out there. If he is 100%, all healthy enough to put him out there and give him his regular excuses and we're trying to. It's not that it's just excuses for everything. Matt LaFleur and Matt LaFleur with the same old, bullshit of practice excuse. Oh, well, we had a great practice. Like, how many times every single week after loss that you're gonna have to keep saying that shit? Just say that we suck. Stop coming out here with the excuses and
You
uh,
can't do you can't do that, Bernard, because the main the main thing is bringing in revenue dollars, man. So you have to keep saying these same cliche slogans year after year. You hear every team say it. Oh, we got to get better. Oh, we got to come out faster. Oh, we got to play disciplined. Oh, we got to put in more work. Oh, it's just, they every team is like everybody got the same sheet of what to say to the media. uh, it's like they asking every team the same questions. So what
I,
happened in the game? How did you guys lose? Oh, we got to get better.
like every single week, like we gotta hear that. It's like it's like I'm watching the same press conference from last week.
Yeah, Bernard, that's what you're gonna get when you're fucking losing. Wait,
But
what else can you say?
say some. Oh no, no. What matter of fact, just play fucking better. How about that? Play better, and we won't have to keep hearing it, Matt LaFleur. It's just goddamn, man. This team. Oh, I don't know,
Hey,
man.
man, it is what it is. Shout out to TR. That's funny. I understand where you're coming from. We couldn't get a freaking first down until the end of the damn half. That is that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable football, man. That is bad coaching written all over it. And then it was like at the end of the second half, or towards the end of the second half, it kind of felt like Vegas got involved. Oh, the Packers gotta put some points on the board. That's when you seen the first down, first down, first down. You just like, where was this at in the first quarter? Where the fuck was this offense at in between the first and the second quarter? Where was this? We get this at the end of the half because Vegas need the goddamn point spread to look decent for this sorry ass team. Oh man, I'm sitting up there looking at this game like, man, just throw flags to get us down the field.
Look,
Shit,
look.
terrible, man, embarrassing.
Coming into this year, I didn't have my expectations were way low coming into the season.
Mines were too.
We know that we was gonna lose some games, especially with a young team. It's not the fact that we lose in games, and look, it sucks losing, and as your team, you want to see them win. We need it's about the progressions. It's about improvement. It's about growth, and we're not seeing no progressions from this team right now.
My thing is, okay, I could see us losing games, right?
Yeah,
But where is the competition? Where is the competition, Matt LaFraud? Where's the competition? Like this offense is not competing at all. On the line, the O line, the tight end, the goddamn running backs, the goddamn receivers, and the goddamn quarterback. Out of sync. Like what the fuck are y'all doing throughout the week? To where y'all coming out here and we can't get no goddamn offense going. It's week 8. It's fucking week 8. This is man. Oh man, this is a shit stain in Matt LaFleur's resume that he ain't gonna be able to scrub out. Can't no
no,
bleach get this shit
I'm
stain
not gonna
out.
put it on Matt LaFleur. I'm gonna put it on Goop for building this goddamn roster how it is.
Well, Bernard, I understand that. but these group of men in this organization have come together collectively and made these decisions. So I just can't point out Goop. You know, Matt LaFleur came with this blueprint to Mark Murphy and Goop once he was appointed as the GM. Um, his plan. And so far, his plan is not working without Aaron Rodgers. And I hate to bring him in this, it's you starting to see why Aaron wasn't on board with this whole shit show. Aaron seen this coming. He's seen it. I'm not coming to OTAs for what? I'm not excited about who y'all got on this team. These dudes are not. I know what a Super Bowl team looks like. And over there with the Jets, they looking like they got a Super Bowl team that I could go fuck with. They got a good solid defense that's keeping them in games where I ain't gotta be sitting on the sideline, keeping my arm warm because the defense gonna give up a damn touchdown on the drive. Now I could sit down, get a cup of water, talk, shoot the shit with the coach because I know the defense is gonna give me a 3-and-out. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna let them drive down the field. They're gonna give me good field position. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna punt the ball. I don't want to be sitting on the sideline, standing up, looking at when the game is on the line. All right, come on, defense, do something, do something. After I done got them up in points after I did my job, now y'all got to do y'all job. So Aaron seen this from the beginning, but I mean, this is bad. This is bad for Matt LaFleur, man.
Yeah,
This
man.
is bad for Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, man. I mean, that narrative now is coming that, maybe it was Rogers, them 13-3, 13-3, 13-4 seasons,
And you
maybe.
know, and the only way I see Matt LaFleur escaping this is passing the blame to sorry ass shitty coaches that he got on his staff. Remember, his
That
own
he
brother
wanted, by the
didn't want to
way.
come over here. His own brother turned down his job offer. He tried to get his brother to come help him coach. His brother said no.
Yeah.
Um,
And again, Matt LaFleur wanted to keep Joe Baby around. Matt LaFleur wanted to keep some of these guys around. So, you know what I mean? Because they was his friends and he knew them. And
yeah, that's true. That's true. But we lost the game. I don't even remember. I think we how many points did we score?
we
10.
scored, 10 points.
You know, I don't even want to get into the drop
Oh,
passes by
oh,
the
oh,
receivers
oh!
in
I
the
just want
end
to drop this
zone.
out real quick. I just want to drop this out real quick. Condolences to Kirk Cousins. He tore his Achilles. He's gonna be out for the year. Hopefully you get better. Condolences to him, and I just want to say that because I'm a fan with class. Not a fan that roots for injuries, like when Rogers broke his collarbone, and all them Viking fans cheered. So I'm a fan with class and get better, Kirk Cousins. And hopefully you can come back strong. And as we drop down.
We're gonna get into that, TR. I'm gonna bring your question up. Um uh and I'll add to this. I don't care about Kirk Cousins' injury. Whatever. Um Rashawn Gary's contract extension. Let's talk a little bit about it. 4 years,
Yep.
up to $107 million. Like I said in the video I dropped earlier today, congratulations.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your thoughts on this contract, man? Does it help us? Does it hurt
I,
us?
I don't know, man. Like this seems like a. I mean, I hate to say it, but this seems like a desperation move, man. Like a desperation overpay, man. Like I don't. I mean, I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve it, but
Right.
I feel like the organization needed to do this because we were losing, and they don't want to lose like a big like a good player. So they were desperate. So let's get them in now. So that's why we have them, and that way we don't have to about losing them if we're not good. Maybe for next year or the year after that. Um, I don't know what to say. I'm kind of like you, man. It's like all right, good, but again, I mean, it's just gonna help our problem. It's just gonna fix our problems. You know what I mean? Like I don't. I mean. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
that's all I want to know. Does this signing or what does what does this extension mean?
Ah,
Like, what does it mean? I mean, what you trying to do? Keep a hold of your 12th overall first round draft pick because he was a first round draft pick? So you want to let's hold on to this.
uh, it seems
Where are
like
you going with this extension? Where are you
uh,
going with it?
this seems like a Reggie White extension.
Maybe, man, maybe, but you know, 107 million for somebody who's only been in the NFL 5 years. But I mean, hey, that's
And then use him
the
his
market we
first year.
living in,
His first year, he wasn't on the field because he had Zadarius Smith out there in the Preston
right?
Smith taking his
Right.
spot.
And then you only playing a guy 36% of the snaps on defense. Like,
I don't know,
well,
man.
let's get to TR's question. Can each of you describe in detail what you see and love, both good and bad? You want to start it off? I'll let you start it off because I got to think about this one.
I don't know, man. It's really hard to evaluate Jordan Love when we have a bunch of shit around him right now, man. Like
Right.
we have young rookie receivers dropping passes. We got young, experienced offensive line. We got and some of it, and again, Jordan Love needs to play better too. I mean, I'm not excusing him. You know, he's. I'm not gonna lie. His deep ball shit, man. Like his deep ball
Yeah,
is
it is.
shit, man.
I agree with you on that.
I've seen like when he throws deep balls, like he's throwing them into the dirt. He's always throwing dudes, under throwing dude. You know that pass that he underthrew. People said that Dobbs had caught it, but when you watch that pass was underthrown, and Dobbs had to bend over and try to get it, and then he dropped the pass. But that pass was way too low for him. I don't know, man. I mean, he showed good flashes in the beginning, man, but now, man, it seems like he's uh regressing. Again, some of that's on him, some of that's the pieces around him, and I just think it's everything, man. Like I don't think you can just point to him. I think it's mixed with him, mixed with the players, mixed with the coaching.
Um, damn, this is a tough question, man, because it's so much running through my mind right now about that question.
Yeah,
Can each of you describe in detail what you see and love? Let me start there.
it's tough right
What
now.
do I
It's tough.
see and love? I see I see somebody who's trying to compete. I
Yeah,
see a competitor. Um, I definitely see a quarterback. You know, he is a quarterback. I definitely see that in him. Um, hmm. I don't see the leadership as much as I would like to see, but that's debatable. That's up for conversation because this is his first year, so I'm not gonna hold him against that. But I would like to see a little bit more um, speaking up. At this point in time in your career, and
mm,
you 2-5, at some point in time, you got to go talk to the coach and just explain to them, hey, look, man, what y'all running ain't working. So I think he needs to speak up, especially towards the coaches and the teammates, so he can get the best out of them. Um, the bad, I see him being put in bad situations by the play calling.
yeah,
I see him. I see the bad because the offensive line is not blocking. I see the bad because the wide receivers are not catching the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's the bad that I see. Um, yeah, his arm, it can improve. His throwing accuracy, all of that can improve over time and having repetition and having games under your belt. So that's what I see right now. You know what I'm saying? The good. I love it when he runs the ball out of the pocket when he can't make a play down the field. I love that. That's the good that I see. Um, what else good do I see?
I see a lot
I see
of
a compare.
young.
I see a fighter. I see a guy that's trying to fight. That's the good I see. He's gonna fight.
I see a lot of a young Aaron Rodgers in him.
I don't. I don't at all.
Oh,
Aaron Rodgers was way better when he came in and played. Like Rodgers could throw the damn ball. Rodgers was throwing touchdowns. Rodgers was throwing touchdowns. Rodgers was scoring. So Rodgers wasn't having no halves where he wasn't scoring no damn points. But Rodgers had a much better cast of players around him. He had some veteran offensive linemen. He
well,
had some
I'm talking
veteran
about
wide
his.
receivers.
I'm talking. Well, I'm probably leaning towards his mobility. Jordan Love
Oh,
mobility
yeah,
versus
yeah,
Rodgers
yeah,
mobility.
yeah,
They got
yeah,
some similar. They got some similarities. When Rodgers was younger. That's what I'm trying to
yeah.
say.
When it comes to that, yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
can see that.
yeah,
Let's go into it. Matt
yeah.
LaFraud and Joe Barry. Who's to blame for the 2-5 record? Now, you could look at this a number of ways, and most people that sees this question, they'll be like, "Well, what the hell does he mean by that?" Okay, if you're looking at it from a game by game basis, how the defense did a great job against the Bears, which made it easier on Jordan Love to have a great day. And then you look at how well the defense performed against the Falcons, and the offense went stagnant in the second half. We put up all them points in the first half and couldn't score in the second half against the Falcons. And then you look at the Saints game where the defense was doing a job, didn't give up 20 points, shut out the Saints in the second half, and the offense did their thing in the second half and had a comeback win. And then you go to the Detroit game. You could blame the offense and the defense in that game. Nobody came to play. They gave us some bullshit garbage points. Well, we scored 20 points in that game, 34-20
Yeah,
against the Lions. And then we go on the road to play the Raiders, right? After
yeah.
the
I'm not gonna put that on Joe Barry. That's on the offense because we gave up 17 points and the offense only put up 13 points. And remember, we had a chance to score and win the game, and then Love
no,
threw.
no, it was some terrible defense played in that game. Remember, we saw Preston Smith guard Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
And Devontae Adams just ran right
I mean,
past him and caught it.
they weren't perfect in that game, but they still did enough for us to at least try
True,
to. Yeah,
true, true. You're right. True. They still held their own. And then we lose to the Broncos, which was
yeah,
that was super embarrassing right there, man. I don't even know what to say about that game. And then we go on our bye and you know come off the bye, still losing. We come into this game against the Vikings and we put up a fight. Defense did what they could. So Matt LaFraud and Joe Barry, who's to blame?
I'm gonna have to put it on Matt LaFleur, man. Like
There we go. There we go.
head coach, he wanted
Right.
Barry around. It was his
Right.
Joe Barry. So I think he gets a lot of blame for that, you know. And look, man, people. I think when Jordan Love got drafted, man, you can just depend to Matt LaFleur's face, man, and he was
Yeah, he
smiling.
was so happy.
He
He was so happy.
was smiling like he took candy from somebody, and like he was all giggling, and that let me know that Matt LaFleur with Goot was on board on getting rid of Rodgers early
Yep.
after young generation, this young era to start. By the way, now Rodgers said it himself, winning back-to-back MVPs messed up everything,
Yeah, it
and
did.
and him doing that, they had to pay him, and they kept him a year late instead of giving him get rid of him a year early. But now we in this position that we in now. I think because people think that Matt LaFleur is, it's not his plan to go with this young football team. Matt LaFleur wanted to keep the veterans. People think Matt LaFleur rather prefer to team. I think it was his plan with Goo to usher in the young guys and to start the young era, and we've seen it now. I think Matt LaFleur, man, and people wonder why Matt LaFleur didn't win Coach of the Year with in those years.
Great point.
Obvious, like
Great point.
the reason Matt LaFleur didn't win Coach of the Year because he was carried by a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Mm,
And now without the
right.
back, we seeing Matt LaFleur getting exposed a little bit now, man. Oh, like his offense, it seems like the offense is still the same. It's still this gimmicky offense that people are now starting to catch up on. You know what I mean? Like he's not innovative. You know what I mean? Like he's not creative. Like he doesn't come up with brand new plays that can catch defenses off guard. You know what I mean?
Well, well, sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, when it comes to that, um, yeah, people have caught up with his offense, but Matt LaFleur was thinking by having a brand new quarterback in this scheme, maybe it might be a little bit different. Maybe they won't be able to recognize the things that, Aaron was able to recognize with what we was running now that we got Jordan Love. But most defensive coordinators are smart. They know they coming into the game knowing that Jordan Love is not going do everything Aaron does. So, but to answer this question, I'm blaming both. I'm blaming
Mm.
both Matt LaFraud, and Joe barely can coach a defense. I'm blaming both of them. Y'all been together this long for this many seasons, and the same shit keeps happening. Can't stop the goddamn run. But we did that with the last with the previous defensive coordinators, just the same issues, man. And then we seen glimpses of the offense going stagnant when Aaron Rodgers was here. It was games where we couldn't get nothing going. When we were 13-3 all those seasons, it was games where it was like, yo, what happened to the offense we saw last week?
Yeah, man.
So
I,
I'm blaming both Matt LaFraud and Joe barely can coach a defense. Y'all both get the blame. TR, we gonna get into that. TR, I got it all. We gonna get into that. I know where your mind be going. So yeah, I'm giving them both the blame for this, man. This is y'all. What's going on, man? Like,
yeah, man.
are y'all two communicating? Did the 2-5 record throw a little friction in y'all relationship? Because some games, Joe Barry on the field. Some games he's sitting up in the skybox. And the only defensive coordinators I've seen do that is the Green Bay Packers. We seen Don Capers sitting up in the damn skybox trying to coach the defense. We see Joe Barry, and it's just like, yo, I'd rather you have your ass down out on the field where you could be engaging with the damn
I,
players instead of talking to them on the damn cell phone or a
uh,
tablet.
But Mike Patton was on the sideline, right, most of the time.
Oh yeah, most of the time, but sometime he was up in the skybox. I'm like, what is he doing up there? He don't deserve to be comfortable. He deserved to be on the sideline listening to all the frustrations from the players. You know what I'm saying? So I give them both the blame. Um, TR, we finna answer your question right now. Hold on, let me get to all right, yeah. We'll do TR question right now. I forgot to put that in my notes, but here we go. Any reason to buy or sell before the trade deadline?
Uh,
No.
no,
No, absolutely no. The
because
Packers are going to pick up, hold on, Bernard. The Packers are going to pick up practice squad players, guys that are getting cut, off teams that are, having fire sales. Shit, we might be a team that might be in a fire sale. You know what I'm saying? Plus, a lot of the like for us to get a player, a good player, the team that we are trading with or talking to, they want us to eat up majority of their money. Vice versa with the Packers. They want that team to eat up majority of that contract because we only have 8.6 million in cap space. So I don't see us if we trade for a player, it's gonna be some unknown guy that's probably gonna have to, work his way up the ranks, and he might be on the active roster, but he might only be playing special teams, kickoff return, punt, field goal unit. He ain't gonna, play the position that we picking him up for. He's just gonna be a guy to keep an eye on. So I don't see us buying or selling before the trade deadline. I mean, if we want to trade a player, that team wants us to eat up majority of their check. And if they want to trade a player, we want them to eat up majority of their check. So, you know, they making it hard for the Packers. Any
yeah,
other team, plus I think the Packers are rumored to get 4 additional draft picks in next year's draft. Maybe 2 to 4 additional draft picks. So I don't know that if the Packers is going to be interested in trying to waive those draft picks off until maybe the draft time. But as of right now, I don't see them trying to go after nobody big, especially when pretty much 2 more games and our season is done. You know what I'm saying? 2 more L's and that'll be it. Now I think it'll be a close game against the Rams. They got a backup quarterback. Matt Stafford is gonna be out. But the more and more Bryce Young plays better, I think we lose to the Panthers too. I
uh,
think we lose to the Panthers.
that I'm not that confident that we can win next week. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just, I don't know. I just like if we can beat these has been teams, man. Well, again, I mean, it's a given week, but I mean, I wasn't confident that we can beat the Minnesota Vikings, even though we was home. You know what I mean? But I just,
Yeah, I just thought that, coming back home after having a couple of, you know, uh, bad road games, I thought that the Packers would, beat upbeat, more energetic to come and play. And it's just like
I mean, it
the
seemed
more
like,
and more I watched the game,
yeah, man,
they didn't believe in themselves no more until they came out in the second half when they got
yeah,
a couple of opportunities bounced our way. It just never capitalized in anything because the offense can't get shit going.
yeah, man. I just don't think that again, man. We keep seeing it's the same old thing, man. Week after week after week. The first half they sleepwalking, and then the second half they know how to play. They wake up and start playing football. Like I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, man, me neither.
Yeah,
Let's
at least in the Rodgers era, we was more of a first half team, and in the second half,
yeah,
we kind of tipped down a bit. But now this year, we are first half team, and second
I
half now start to wake up.
I think McCarthy still has the record for most consecutive opening drives on offense, touchdowns. I think he got the record for that because I remember when they was like, "Oh, the record has been broken. The Packers didn't score on their first drive." I was like, "Damn, I forget what team we played against, but they stopped us in the red zone,
Yeah.
and we had to kick a field goal." And it was like, "Oh, the record's been broken. Mike McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers had blank, blank, blank consecutive first touchdown scoring drives." It was like one of the up there is like NFL history and shit. I was like, "Damn, we had that many damn opening drive touchdowns." Shit was crazy. But let's talk about the Packers wide receivers not helping Jordan Love. Now, we talk so highly about this receiving cast just based off of 40 times. Oh, he ran a 4.3, he ran a 4.2. And it's just like TR said yesterday on Packer Fan in Vegas and Big Nate. He said, man, we got to draft football players,
Yeah.
not these guys with athleticism and high IQ. No, you need football players, man. And these receivers, I get it. They second Romeo in the second year, Christian Watson in the second year, Samari Torre in the second year, and then you got a bunch of first year guys. And it's like part of it is drafting, and the other part is coaching and developing. Now, when we used to be a top notch draft and development team.
Yeah.
We used to coach guys up. Where's that shit now? Like, this Matt LaFleur staff is garbage. Hot garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense why after the previous Green Bay quarterback left and went on a plethora of podcasts and talk shows, he never once mentioned how good of a coach Matt LaFleur was. He always praised Nathaniel Hackett. Every time. He never said Matt LaFleur made the offense click in any of his interviews. I know that personally because I was waiting to hear it. And he never said it. He will always say, when we had Hackett, I thought, man, this guy he should have already been a head coach. Remember he said that?
Yeah. He's speaking glowly of Hackett, and he never speaks glowly of Matt.
Never speaks highly of Matt LaFleur at all. He'll talk highly about Jordan Love before he talk highly about Matt. I've never seen him say anything good about Matt LaFleur.
Right now. And you know what? I'm not gonna call him previous quarterback no more. I'm just gonna call him by his name because I think he deserves a ton of credit.
Yeah,
And
he does. You're right. You're right. We can't disrespect Aaron Rodgers no more, man. We can't disrespect him no more.
like he was right, man. Like last year, you gotta simplify things. You know, the young. I mean, right now, like he's probably telling Jordan Love right now, like this is the same shit. I didn't look, you know, drop passes, running wrong routes. You know, not knowing what to do. You know, young inexperienced
Right.
guys. Like. I mean, Jordan Love saw what Rodgers been through last year because he was sitting right behind him.
And Romeo, your hands, man. Your hands. I don't know why I see that in you that you have problems with your hands. Just
Christian Watson is starting to drop us. Christian Watson starting to get worse, man. Like he dropped an easy touchdown pass, man.
well
All him ends, man. Like
with that. That's a work in progress. You got to think Christian Watson hasn't had a lot of time to really play football. Last year dealing with injury,
yeah,
and then this season coming in getting this knee scope, dealing with injury. And then, he got banged up last week, you know what I'm saying? And he was kind of questionable to play. So we don't know if he still has some aches and pains going into this game. But, then again, it's a home game. So all of the players want to play at home in front of the home crowd. I just think it's it's all adjustments with Christian Watson and Romeo Dubs and Jordan Love at this point. Like a lot of a lot of the balls that have been thrown to Christian Watson, yes, some of those balls he should have caught, but then some of those balls, it has to be ball placement where Jordan Love is placing a ball. If you go back to where Aaron Rodgers, he used to put the ball in the perfect spot every single time. You know what I'm saying? He just knew the defenders who were going against the receivers he was throwing to. He knew their mechanics. He knew what they was good at. He knew what they wasn't good. They wasn't good at. It was
Accurate. Jordan Love's not quite accurate.
yeah, he not accurate yet. You know what I'm saying? This is his first year, so the timing with him and Christian Watson, it's gonna take some time, man. I'm not worried about Christian Watson. I would just love to see him not be streaking down the field all the time. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
man.
run some quick slants. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Run some
yeah.
ends. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Get your hands right. Get your
yeah,
hands
man.
tested
Or
because
run some routes. I mean, it seems like he's not a good route runner
that
yet.
might be the case too. But then again, we probably got the linebacker coach coaching the wide receivers with this Matt LaFleur coaching staff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like this. I don't know
Exactly,
what the hell with
TR.
his
They
coaching
catching the
staff.
ball. They trying to catch the ball with their body instead of their hands, man. That
Yeah.
ball that Jordan Love put to Christian Watson in the end zone, he tried to catch it with his body, and maybe that was due to the fact that if Jordan Love would have threw it just a little bit higher, then maybe Christian Watson have a chance to raise his hands up and catch it at the point. You know what I'm saying? Catch it at a
Yeah,
high
man.
point because Christian Watson can jump. He can jump. It's just that Jordan Love, his accuracy ain't all the way there yet. He's moving around in the pocket with this bad offensive line. So it could be a number of things that's messing up throws. That Jordan Love is trying to get to the receivers. But one thing I will say, he can throw a bullet. Jordan Love can throw that bullet. It reminds me a little bit of Eli because Eli had that same bullet where he just stick it in there to you. Brett Favre
Mhm.
had it. He stick that bullet to you right in your hands and your gut. Yeah, Jordan Love had
Rogers had
that.
it too.
Rodgers had it, but Rodgers would do it. Uh, he would do it like more in the red zone, that quick snap, quick twitch, quick slant. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But it didn't look as powerful when he did it because Rogers, he just flick his wrist and the ball is coming at you at 60 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Love, his
Mm.
wind up and him gunning it, that's what make it look
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
powerful. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because he's
seen
putting
that.
a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
He's got
Jordan Love can
a
gun a ball too.
cannon. Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
got a cannon. It's just that sometime he throwing it too short. I
yeah,
guess
yeah,
his
yeah.
his estimation of where he should put the ball at is not really translating well
Like I
with
said, I think
the
Jordan Love
ride
needs
of the
more game
receiver and shit.
experience. Jordan Love needs more game experience, and he probably get that more.
Yeah. He just need more playing time and a
Yeah,
better cast around him.
yeah, man.
Um. So let's close it out with this, man. What's the identity of the Packers this season? What is the identity of the Packers this season? Now, I wanted to add more to this. I wanted to add more to this question, um, but I wanted to be respectful to the team because it was going to be some nasty things in that banner. But I wanted to keep it simple. So, what's the identity of the Packers this season?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Biomat Lapi.
I think the identity is
Oh, that's a point. That's a good point.
yeah, it's soft and yeah, it's yeah. I mean, that's stating the obvious, but I'm thinking from a uh, uh, team team aspect of what the identity of this team is. I think the identity of this team is lost. This team is lost. That's the identity. You ever see
Can
on the
and we say young and lost?
yeah, I could give you
Yeah.
that. Young, inexperienced, learning. trying to figure it out,
I
gaining
wouldn't
the
say learn.
knowledge. You know, oh, okay, that's like yeah, the learning experience. But I think this team is lost, man. And the reason why I say that because the coaching, the culture, like who are these guys? Because this ain't the fucking Green Bay Packers I'm looking at on Sunday. I'm looking at the
Like
little
a high
Giants.
school JV team.
Yeah, man. I was watching this game, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, Ohio State could beat this team right now.
You're not wrong.
I was like, USC can give this team a run for their money.
Yeah,
Man,
this
the
ain't no
Georgia
grown.
Bulldogs will run this team out of Lambeau Field.
This ain't no grown NFL team.
Jesus. I mean, I'm looking at AJ Dillon highlights and I'm like, man, you running over these high school kids, man. You playing against freshmen and sophomore dudes. And I'm just like, you get into the NFL and you start dealing with grown men making $10 million on the other side of the ball. It's a different game. It's a different story, man. It's a different business. It's a different business move, man. When you see, you know what I'm saying, Luke Kuechly or Fred Warner coming at you, you got to make a business decision. Am I going to run out of bounds or am I going to try to run through this guy? Because if I try to run through this guy, he might make me fumble. If I run out of bounds, I'll probably live to play another down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
oh man, this team is lost, man. That's what I see. I see a lost team trying to find their way. I would love Caleb
especially on
Williams
the
to. You know what?
especially on the
I wouldn't
offensive line.
even. I wouldn't want Caleb Williams coming to this team. It'd be
Nah,
a disservice to him. It'd be a disservice to him for him to come to this team. Now, a lot of people want to say fire this coach, fire that coach, and I was watching Aaron Nagler live. I think he did something after they went live for the game.
he is
And
so optimistic, man.
I know, but somebody had mentioned, man, we need to fire Matt LaFleur. Now he agreed on firing Joe Barry, but
Mm.
he kind of was like, who gonna coach? Now I believe that there is some coaches in the NFL that would love to coach this historic team. That would love to coach this historic team. And shout out to TR, man, for mentioning that the Packers are in the process of bringing uh, 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 a new president in, that was linked to the 49ers. I was happy he brought that up. You know what I'm saying? That was great information right there. And that should be something that the Packers should our Packer fans should be excited about, is that you're going to bring somebody in who wants to win football games and not just run a business. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's motivated by football.
Yeah,
I feel you XO 2000. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. They kind of, they come, I don't want to use the word corny. I'm gonna just say awkward. They come off a little awkward. But what Nagler said yesterday, man, it just made sense. Like we tied with these two guys with Goot and Matt LaFleur for the next. I don't know about Joe Barry, but we tied with Goot and Matt LaFleur and Murphy for the next 2 years. So
yeah.
hold your,
People
don't
said
hold your
fire Matt
breath,
LaFleur.
Packer fans. Don't hold your
People
breath.
said fire Matt LaFleur and make Rich Versace the head coach. But that's
Hey,
not a bad idea.
I said that last year. I said that
That's not a
last
bad
year.
idea.
I said that last year that I could see Rich Bisaccia probably. I mean, he got bumped up to uh what's the
Assistant.
assistant head coach? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that let me know right there that Goot seen something in Bisaccia to where or Matt seen some well, Matt knows he needs help from somebody who's got some veteran leadership in the locker room. You know, the players listen to Rich. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They listen to Rich Bisaccia. So, you know, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. You know, he took the Raiders to the playoffs after John Gruden got fired.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
They lost to the Bengals in the playoffs, but shit, he got them to the playoffs with,
Yeah,
with what they had, which wasn't much.
yeah.
So
Um,
yeah, man, that's what I could say, man. Is that this team they look lost to me. You know, after Aaron Rodgers left, which seemed like Aaron Rodgers was the path to everything for this team over over the last shit since we won the Super Bowl.
mhm.
Um, but yeah, now that you know Aaron Rodgers is gone, we are really starting to see where this team is really at. You know, Aaron Rodgers covered up a lot of the shit that was on the wall. You know what I'm saying? The bathroom wasn't clean, and Aaron Rodgers, you know what I'm saying, cleaned it up with a lot of his great football play. And
Yeah. I mean, people will.
it's
I mean,
things like that as Packers
except,
fans we will appreciate later on once he's retired. Um,
yeah. Well, some of them are not going to appreciate them much now, still. But
No, I think Packer fans gonna come around, man. You know, looking at this season, I think a lot of Packer fans that was at Aaron Rodgers' throat and talking bad about him, I think a lot of people are going to start changing their tune because of what we seeing out of Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur he looked like he confused.
Matt LaFleur looks like he wants Rogers back.
Man, we got to keep working. Man, it's week 8, motherfucker.
I don't know, man. Like I said, man, me watching his press conferences, man, it seems like he's just mentally checked out, man. Like it seems he's like looks like he's just mentally checked out. And then Jones looked like he's about to frown up, like you said today, man. Like it seems like the whole team, man, is just emotional, like or so emotional, and they need like a therapist or something right now, man.
And that's where XO came in with the soft because of Matt LaFleur, man. I mean, you know, it irked me. That's why I don't watch Tom Grassi no more because it would irk me when, you know, sometimes I run across a video of his. And no disrespect to Tom Grassi, you know, he one of the best Packer YouTubers in history. You know what I'm saying? Hands down. My hat's off to you, bro. But calling another grown man sexy, we have the sexiest coach in the NFL. And it's just like, bro,
Like, who cares how he looks? I don't give a damn about what he
I
looks.
care
I
about
care
this
about him
motherfucker winning.
coaching, coaching football games and coaching his team. I don't care about his cute little haircut and his
Yeah.
little Tom Cruise size and looking like who
Right.
cares about what he looks?
I'll tell you one thing how he been looking. He been looking pissed off on the sideline every week. Cause he
And
can't
you can
win no
see him
damn
getting
can't coach
snappy
his
with.
way out of a wet paper bag.
You can
Like,
see him getting coachy. You can see him getting snippy with the media too, man.
man, and that's where you don't want your coach mindset to be at, worried about what other people are saying. That's where you don't want your coach mindset to be at, to be worried about what the media is saying. And that's where I think Matt LaFleur is paying attention to the media, what they saying about his coaching. I mean, you know, everybody talks. Everybody talks. Yes, they do, Matt LaFleur. They talk, boy. And it's been a lot of talking about you. So if you don't want to be talked about in a bad way, win some fucking football games. Coach winning
As much the
football.
players and the coaches say that they don't listen to the outside noise and pay attention to it, they lying. They listen
Yeah,
to
they
it. They
lying.
pay attention
They
to it.
lying. They lying. They reading the comments. They read the comments that like Aaron Nagler and Corey Banky said. Matt LaFleur has their Cheesehead TV app, and he be on there looking at what everybody be saying about him. So we know, Matt. We know. Um, we got a big game next week at home, facing off against The Rams. But let me go back to this question. He asks, who y'all got going to the Super Bowl? I had the 49ers, but it seems like it's midnight and they are turning back into the pumpkin.
Yeah, man. The Niners are coming back down to earth, man. They're coming back down to earth, man. And
I think
that's
I think defenses figured out Brock Purdy. I think they figured out Brock Purdy. I think they figured out this is what I've been seeing teams do the last 3 weeks. And it's funny because it's a copycat league. If you notice the last 3 weeks, the teams have been letting George Kittle get off. He been catching passes and running down the field. But one thing he hasn't done, besides that one game where he had the 3 touchdowns, he hasn't scored no touchdown again.
mm,
He only scored that last. Well, who was the last game they played? It was Dallas, right? Dallas at home, right?
yeah.
That was the last game they won.
Mm,
So now teams have figured out, yeah, let Kittle do his thing. We need the ball out of Christian McCaffrey hands. Yeah, we know he gonna get his little rushing touchdown. He might even get a little passing touchdown, but we can't let Christian McCaffrey run all over us. So I've been seeing teams slow down the 49ers in the run game, and they've been saying, hey, Brock Turdy, hey Turdy, try to throw the ball on us. Let's see how good you are at throwing that pigskin across the middle of the field. And that's what you've been seeing. Interceptions come from Brock Turdy. That's what you've been seeing. Interceptions, man, because hey, go ahead. You big and bad. You Brock Turdy. Throw the ball. We'll stop the run. We'll focus on that. And then you'll make
Brock.
mistakes.
Yeah, man. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy.
But, oh, my bad. But
But
if I was to pick who was going to the Super Bowl right now,
I would say
in the NFC,
the Chiefs again.
I don't even think the Chiefs is gonna go. Just seeing how they lost to Denver like that, and they struggled against Denver. Both games they played. They played
That's true.
Denver, almost lost. Then they came back, had a bounce back game, and then they played Denver again and lost. So if I was to pick right now, and I know it's gonna be an unpopular pick that people don't want to hear, but I'm gonna say it. In the NFC, I think the Cowboys
Oh boy.
got a chance of making it to the Super Bowl.
No.
And in the AFC, just from who they picked up, Leonard Fournette, the Buffalo Bills. Even though they've been playing trash, I
Oh,
still see the
Bill
Buffalo
Scotland over
Bills.
Fournette.
It's 3 teams. It's 3 teams in the AFC. I see the Buffalo Bills, the uh,
I don't think the Buffalo Bills.
the Ravens, and in a close third, Kansas City Chiefs. But right, if I was to pick the who I would want to see play in the Super Bowl, I would want to see Dallas play against the Ravens.
That's a good pick. Buffalo, I don't know. I don't know, man. Cowboys, like they haven't been past the division round, man. Like I don't like. I think with Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott, I just don't think they're gonna get too far. I just think those two are gonna find a way to just choke it up, man. Um,
Um, I mean, I'm
the
not gonna
Lions,
lead the
the Lions can get to the Super Bowl.
no. The Lions got too many. I think the Lions might lose tonight to the Raiders because they got so many injuries.
Who?
They
They got the Raiders tonight. Oh man.
yeah. Yeah, I think this might be a trap game for the Lions because they got so many too many injuries,
I mean,
man.
last week it got smoked by smoked by the Ravens last week.
Yeah, yeah. And they were banged up. You know what I'm saying? They were banged up. They don't have Montgomery at running back right now. He got, I think, issues with his ribs. Jameer Gibbs, the rookie, he's got some problems with injuries. Uh, oh, okay, TR, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Um, yeah, man. So I don't know. Jimmy G is playing tonight. They probably not. He probably just gonna throw the ball to Jacobs all game. Might funnel some passes to Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers. But I think the Raiders got enough to make this game competitive. I'm not gonna say they win. I'm just say they're gonna make it competitive
Mm,
for the Lions. We starting to get into the year where some of these injuries is catching up to these teams, man.
yeah.
Debo, he been hurt for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Um, you're starting to see the Bengals after Joe Burrow got healthy. He was running the ball down the damn Niners' throat. And I
Mm,
made money off that game. That's why I put that game on my G spot because I had a feeling that the Bengals was gonna get in that 49er ass.
mm.
I'm not buying the Dolphins hype either. They got their offense is explosive, but man, who was that team that they struggle with? It was a team that they struggle with that just had I think they lose to the
They
no
beat
no they beat Belichick. They beat Belichick.
they beat the Patriots. Yeah, I mean, they can beat the garbage teams, but they can't beat the good teams.
Yeah, especially when that's right, XO. Yeah, when Buffalo came in there and demolished them, just ran through them.
Yeah,
But
Buffalo smacked them around, but it seems like Buffalo has the number though.
yeah.
And
Plus, Von Miller should be coming back soon. So that's gonna be something else interesting to be
and
to look out for.
and
They picked up Leonard Fournette.
I know this sounds crazy, but I think the Jets can beat the Miami Dolphins. I think that too. I think that
Mm.
defense can make Tua's life hell.
Well, they
Now
say the
Zach
Jets
Wilson's a
got
question mark.
they say the Jets got four good cornerbacks that they drafted because
Yeah, yeah,
Sauce Gardner and the other starters sat out 1 week and they still won the damn game because the backups is good. So the Jets got a
yeah,
good defense, man. Jets got a good
yeah,
defense, but like I said, if I was to pick who right now looks like they're going to the Super Bowl, I would want to see the Cowboys face off against the Ravens. I think that'd be a good game. Dak
yeah.
Prescott facing off against uh Lamar Buckwheat Jackson. Lamar Buckwheat Jackson. I would love to see that. Michael Parsons going up against Lamar and those running backs, Gus Edwards, Justin Hill. You know what I'm saying? That'd be
I'm gonna wait to a
crazy.
playoff time to do my predictions. I
Oh yeah,
think.
yeah. Speaking of that, next week on Moving the Chains, I have to decide if I want to make money this weekend or chill out. So um, I'll let you know that shit in when we talk, Bernard, off camera and shit.
Yeah,
But yeah, next week we will be back again. We're gonna go over some of our early predictions of the year and see where we where we are right now.
yeah.
We did have Joe Burrow as our MVP, and he's not in the running. Uh,
Yeah. I mean, the Bengals are all, um, yeah, but yeah, yeah,
yeah, so we're gonna be back next week, man, live again. You know what I'm saying? Talking more Green Bay Packer football um, when they face off against the Rams. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that came through and checked us out. Be sure to check out Big Nate and Packer Fan in Vegas. I don't know if they ever gonna go live again after what they
yeah,
seen on
yeah,
Sunday.
probably not. Yeah, I mean, I
But I
wouldn't
hope
blame them.
yeah, I don't blame them either. But I hope they stick to it, man, because their content is very, very, very much needed in the space. On as far as Packer YouTubers, it's not a lot of us. It's one big giant one, but it's not a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? I do want to see more Packer fans put out content so we can compete against these Eagle guys and these Cowboy guys that's just flooding the goddamn YouTube space with they bullshit teams. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
are the greatest football team in sports history, the Green Bay Packers. And they all know that because every championship that they have, the Lombardi name is on it.
they know it.
They gotta see a piece of Packers on that trophy every time they hold it up and look at it. Damn Lombardi. A Packer name is on
Cartel,
that damn thing.
Cartel Town for
So
real.
so with that being said, we want to thank everybody for stopping by, checking out, moving
EXO,
the chains.
EXO to 2000. Thank you for
Yeah, yeah, man. Appreciate that, man. We just, small time right now, and we gonna stick this out for however long we can. um, trying to bring y'all some different perspectives and different opinions on this team that, the other guys might not speak upon, but, we all rooting for the same goal, and that's for this team in green and gold to bring back the goddamn Lombardi to where it really belongs. So, with that being said, we thank y'all for tuning in to the show. And as always, y'all know what to say. Go. Pack, go. And we out, y'all. See y'all next week on MTC.